It's Mooka, Stay Down Productions, man, and I'm rocking with StrictlyFlames. I want to shout out to any blogger that's out there working. Just stay down, because it's all going to make sense later. Stay Down Productions. Okay.
Well, a lot of people, I mean, I'm from Louisiana too, so I know we all took this move whenever Katrina hit, you know what I'm saying? So prior to Katrina, like y'all just set that up, because I mean, the city was just a party city before that. It was just...
It's still a party city.
No, facts. But it was like so original. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, I don't know how really I can put it. It was just so everybody...
It was just turned, man.
Yeah,
so
you know what I'm saying? You felt the love and all that, because everybody wasn't... You really couldn't tell who was outside and who was inside, because it was just so much love from the whole around the city. So...
that's all we knew out there, man.
What during Katrina? Yeah, facts. So during Katrina, how y'all felt? Like how was it for y'all? What was y'all mindset whenever it even first started when Katrina came?
Well, I mean, prior to Katrina, it was like we had a couple hurricanes that, you know, quote unquote gave Louisiana a scare. You know what I'm saying? So Katrina was damn near like the third, fourth time we had a hurricane that was coming towards the city and the state that, you know, we was already kind of, you know, prone to. Like, everybody was getting tired of evacuating and nothing happening and shit like that. That's why I think it was more so a lot of casualties and stuff like that, because you had a lot of people that were just waiting it out. A lot of people didn't actually leave the city, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't gonna happen. It's gonna bypass like all the other ones did, you know. So not only, you know, that was one of the major things, but even just the experience of leaving, bro. Like, I recall, of course, we was on that road. Of course, it's bumper to bumper. You got millions of people trying to evacuate. Like, man, we had to be like 8 deep in the car, you know what I'm saying? I can't even remember who I left with that evening, because I was asleep like half the actual drive. I just remember being hot, sweating, but I thugged it out, man. But,
you remember how old you was?
Shit, what was that? 2005, 15, yeah, I had to be probably 12, 13, something like that. I probably was 12.
And was y'all used to taking trips outside of New Orleans?
No, that's the thing about it. Like, me, myself, personally, the only place I had been besides New Orleans was damn near California once, where I took like a little vacation, as well as Florida. We went to like Disneyland, Disney World, whatever it is. I don't know.
So it wasn't no...
No, that like everybody within the city, like going back to even how you say, you know, we just show the love, we the party city and everything like that. Like, most people within New Orleans don't leave the actual city, bro. That's just how it is. Like, I think it just become, you know, you get so used to that lifestyle, the food, just the culture. You know, I still got family members to this day, even with Katrina happening and stuff like that, like, was dying to get back to the city, you know, even afterwards. So it just, you know, it's like a monster or something, you know what I'm saying, that just keep everybody within. And I just feel like, so a lot of people actually don't venture outside of New Orleans, believe it or not, as much as you would think. More people come in, you know, relative family members, because it's known for that party.
That's how it was with me, bro. That's how it was. I never left Louisiana ever until we left for Katrina. Like, I never been nowhere. I never, you know what I'm saying? It was real hard that I didn't know, like,
I had relatives, even with the evacuation, that was damn near like a vacation for them, you know, even getting out of the city. So that gave example how it was right there. Like,
yeah. So whenever they told y'all, like, shit, we ain't really going back home, ain't too much. And you see everything on the news, how that felt?
Shit was like a movie, bro. Just seeing, you know, certain areas, literally people standing on top of the houses. You got the news reporters, you know what I'm saying, blowing with the wind. Niggas literally standing on top of the interstate and looking over the railing, the water right there, you know what I'm saying?
Some people really don't understand. Like, they're like, why people still talk about this in 2022? Because it was really life changing for real.
But yeah, that shit was real, bro. Like, boats, survivors, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff, you know. I didn't go through that, you know, this of course, fast forward, I didn't go through that through New Orleans, but when we had Harvey, actually a couple of years back, this subdivision that I was in actually got flooded out. So just, you know what I'm saying, that slight experience of me getting on a boat amongst all of it, I could just picture how Katrina was, you know what I'm saying? So
at that time, facts. Yeah. So moving to Houston, how was that adaptation?
It was, so the thing was, of course, you know what I'm saying, with the evacuation, it was damn near like all my people, mostly family, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, came out here to the city. So with us even being in Houston, we didn't have like the same actual culture, you know what I'm saying, like going out, whatever it may be, eating food and all that.
And this was your first time in Houston?
That I remember, at least. I came to Houston a long time ago, like when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, as a kid. I ain't, you know, fully 100% remember, but yeah, for me being older, I guess, and actually being able to remember, like I said, that teenage years, that was my first time coming out here. So yeah, it was a slight adaptation, of course. You know, things was different. Houston, big as fuck. Like the crazy thing, how small New Orleans is, bro. Like we got literally like 3 Walmarts within a 15-20 minute radius, bro. In Houston, you gotta drive 15 minutes to get to your one. You know what I'm saying? So the city's so small. That was kind of like a little opening, just in regards to like, you know, open our abroad and whatnot. So yeah.
Okay. So do you remember what your first school was out here?
Out here, yeah. I went to Twin Creeks. Twin Creeks.
I went to Twin Creeks too.
You went to Twin Creeks too? Yeah, I went to Twin Creeks. Spring ISD or whatever. But I only went there. I went there 6th grade, and then I transferred over to Klein. Okay. So I did that for a year. But yeah, that's where I was at.
All right.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people that I know went to Twin Creeks. I ain't even know. Surrounding me.